Parents of adopted children, have you ever accidentally broken their trust? My husband and I always struggled to get pregnant, so when the doctor suggested we adopt, we were ready. We decided to take in an older kid because the process was faster, and within a month we were parents to 7-year-old Susie, whom we took out of the fostering cycle. It took us nearly 2 years to gain Susie's full trust. At first, she always cried when we brought her to school or play dates, because she thought we would never return. But eventually she realized she was ours for life. But that's also when I was finally able to get pregnant, and when our daughter Anastasia was born, Susie was not happy. She became more reserved, and I noticed her drawback from conversations. Until one cold and snowy winter day, I came home from school and Susie was gone. I searched everywhere, but her closet had been cleared out. I saw she had taken her traveling suitcase and had run away from home. My husband stayed home with Anastasia, and I went on a search for Susie. I called all her best friend's parents while driving to her favorite spots in town, but she was nowhere. That's when I went over to the bus station and asked the individual selling the tickets if they had seen a little blonde girl there alone. The man nodded his head and said, "Oh yeah, she got on the 8 p.m. bus to Kansas City. She should get there at about 6 a.m. My heart stopped when he said that, and I didn't understand why she would choose to go back to Kansas City. That's where we had adopted her from, and she begged us for months after to promise to never take her back. It made no sense, but I put Kansas City in my GPS and drove for hours until I finally got there before the bus did. I waited anxiously for the bus to pull up, and once it did, I saw Susie stumble out while wiping tears from her eyes. I ran over to her and pulled her into my arms, crying from the joy of having found her, and asked her why she ran away. She was sobbing herself and told me between breaths that since we had another baby, she thought we wouldn't want her anymore, so she decided to return to the foster home. Hearing her say that broke my heart even more. I squeezed her harder and said, "Oh, Susie, we will always love you. You're the older sister. We love you more than you could ever imagine." I was also an older sister, and it's the greatest thing ever. And with that, I saw a smile appear on Susie's face before she wiped her tears in her arms and said, "I love you, Mom."